Hello everyone, I am Brianna and welcome to my channel. Let's take a look at all of the planners I used for 2023. 2023 was quite the journey. There is a lot of unused planners here. Well, maybe not unused, but unfinished, incomplete. I switched around a lot. I didn't know what I wanted. This was really the first year that I have a stack that looks like this. Usually, I guess going back to how I used to plan was just an Erin Condren. It was 7x9 like this. It was vertical planning, but then I think the horizontal layout came out, and so I tried that. I mean, this was like years and years and years ago, you guys. And so I was always just used to like the monthly spread, the weekly spread, and that was it. And then I found the teacher planner from Erin Condren, so I was using that since 2016, since we started homeschooling. And then I stumbled upon Planner Perfect, and the reason why I stumbled upon Planner Perfect was because I knew I wanted to try like the traveler's notebook system, and I didn't know where to start. And so, of course, you YouTube everything and you research. And so that's how I stumbled upon Planner Perfect. So I started using those books, and I think that was probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I can't remember. I probably should pull my books, but probably 3 years ago sounds more accurate. And then 2023 was the year of, okay, I'm really getting into this planner community. I didn't know there was such a thing as this planner community until I started using Planner Perfect. And then I realized that there's just so many of you guys out there, and I just wanted to be a part of this community. So that's how I kind of I dove in and started using the Traveler's Notebook and, following all the people who use that. But then where I was going with this was the planner community. I stumbled upon Hobonichi and Stylogy and all of that good stuff. And I was curious. And so I feel like my 2023 year was just trying all the things. Maybe not all the things, but just trying new things and different ways of planning. And I have to say that it really helped me with my decision for 2024 and knowing what style I like and what's going to work for me. So let me just jump in and show you everything. I'm going to try to give it to you in like chronological order of what I used and what I jumped into. So let me just move a couple things to the side. My year started out in Planner Perfect, but I switched to the A5 size. And I have to say, I really did like this size. I was using the monthly spread as a tracker for what we were eating. And then just kind of, I don't know, it looks like I was just struggling here to figure out what to write in these daily pages. And then even the weekly spread was just kind of blank. And then I thought, well, what if I use these pages for my weekly for like school? And so I was just experimenting with new things and realized that, okay, I didn't want to use Planner Perfect anymore. I wasn't like hard set on like indefinitely. I just needed to take a break and wanted to try something else. So that is when I found the Hobonichi and the Hobonichi Weeks, the cousin. I bought the one that was split into 2. I had the day free. And then I already knew about the Stylogy, but I brought it in for journaling and just keeping pictures and little things that happened to us that day. But I didn't keep up with this, and you guys will see this theme a lot where I have so many good intentions of keeping a journal and it's not sticking. And so that's why I'm excited for what I chose this year for 2024, or this coming year, because I think it will stick. And the reason why I think it will stick is because I am not in Planner Perfect where there's daily pages that I have to write out. I'm going to take the time that I was using to write out my day and journal instead. So I think that's what's going to help me stay on top of journaling, just gaining that extra time. So then I decided to use this Hobonichi, and I got the weeks as well, thinking that I was going to carry this in my purse and have it be kind of like a travel. But then I turned it into, oh, you guys, that's kind of fun. So I wrote my YouTube follower count in February 2023 was 964. I think right now we're at like 1,700. So that's like amazing. I know it's small compared to a lot, but it's fun to celebrate like the little things. And I just like love it when there's just one subscriber that pops in, you know, it's just so fun. Okay, anyways, so then I was using this and I was carrying it along with me, but I didn't really need the weekly spread. So I started doing gratitude, and then I started playing around with it to make it be something that I could use for the weeks. And I don't know, it just fizzled out. I wasn't staying on top of it. When did it fizzle out? Probably in March. Let's see, April. I guess I kept it up until June. But that was the monthlies. For the weeklies, it was March is when it fizzled out. Yeah. But then with this Hobonichi cousin, I really liked it. And you guys, now that I am like flipping through and just feeling all the pages and looking at it, it's really amazing. And I wish that I could have stuck with it. But I was getting really frustrated by the bumps as I was writing. So this year I'm using the Han, and I'm going to try to use a lot of stickers that are either like transparent or the rub-ons, so that I don't have a lot of that, you know, writing over stickers in the bumps. So we'll see how that works. But this was used all the way up through May. I didn't continue. And so I was just decorating this with Cocoa Daisy kits starting in February. I'll just do a flip through here. I know that if you've been following me for a while, you have seen all of these spreads. So then June is when I actually switched back over to Planner Perfect. I was missing it. I knew I didn't want to be in this anymore. And it was the year of just using what was working for me. I even think during that time, I might not have used this in May. I might have back planned or just like wrote in this planner because I was using an Erin Condren planner that I found on Amazon. It was like super cheap and it was just something that I wanted to try just to see if I wanted to go back to Erin Condren. I don't know, you guys, I was just all up in the air. But this is how some of the spreads turned out, and they're really cute. I wouldn't utilize like certain things if I ever did this again, but I just love the sound of that crinkly paper. Okay. I also did find a pen that worked really well with the Hobonichi paper, and it's the blend. Ooh, what? It's the zebra blend, and it's 0.5. It's ballpoint, so it's not gel. You know, I do not like gel. And then my daily pages, I was just, I don't know, using them for school stuff, using them for my day. I was just really trying to figure out how to use these and what was going to be the best. I ended up figuring out that utilizing them with a little bit of a block for my time and like what is important that day, and then like using a checklist, and then writing out things that were happening that day. But again, I was putting stickers that were too thick, and it was getting frustrating to write on. But I do think these are pretty, and I'm glad that I was able to use this planner and see what it really was like. And I'm excited for using my Han. Let me see, how far did we get into this? So we have all of March, and then we have some April. I think this is where I am about to die down in here. So you see there's a lot of blank pages. Yeah, end of April was just, I was done. Let's see here. I tried to write a little bit for May. And it was just very basic, no stickers. I think that was it. Okay. And what is this? Okay, just notes, random notes. What was in here? Oh, plans for school and all of that. So, I mean, it got pretty chunky. Not as chunky as it could have gotten, but that was the cousin. And then I introduced the day free for like a day. That's really all it was good for, was like a day. So I was thinking, okay, I'll put all of my meals in here so I can have like a meal tracker. And how long did that last? I mean, I didn't even decorate for the last couple of months there. So March is when I didn't decorate, and I didn't decorate for April or May, nor did I continue the menu thing. And what I was gonna do is, look at this, like create a Planner Perfect spread, which I'm like, that's ridiculous. Why didn't I just go back to using Planner Perfect? I didn't. I just came in here whenever I felt like maybe I can do like a new layout or use things differently. I just played around in these pages, but it was gonna become like a school planner and what we were doing. And so that was it for this planner. And then I tried this focused planner from Erin Condren. This is the one that I found on Amazon. And I kind of back planned a little bit for the monthlies, I think. Actually, look, it doesn't really look like it's that back planned. Where are you, monthly? There we go. Okay, wow, that was sticking together. I must have had date stickers on there and took them off. Okay, April, this is what I did for April. And I liked the simplicity of having just one space for my day. I didn't have to write anything out. I was just writing the important things and anything that I wanted to remember. I even did like what we had for meals. And I loved not worrying about those daily pages. I kept it very bare and basic for the month of April, like not a lot of color. And I love how this turned out. And then for May, I used a Cocoa Daisy kit. and didn't really get my goals down. I have the same thing that I was trying to do, and then it fizzled off. And that's all that I used in that book. So you see what I mean, you guys? There's a lot of emptiness in all of these planners, but like I was saying, it's good because now I have tried things and realized what works. So then in June, so in May, I was like, all right, I need to get back into Planner Perfect. So I resubscribed and I started using the monthly and a journal. I didn't really use the journals that much. I tried to document our summer in a journal, and I love how these turned out, but for some reason I just cannot keep up with completing these and finishing these. But I think it just all has to do with not having time to sit and do this, because the time that I am using for the daily pages in Planner Perfect just kind of took away from that. So this is June and July-ish. I just have pictures, but you guys already have seen flip throughs of my Planner Perfect books. I do monthly setups and weekly filmings. I tried to, at least. But when I resubscribed, I did the dot grid, and I used the dot grid for the whole month. And I'm like, oh, I can't do dot grid. I don't like dot grid. I need to go back to just blank pages. I was getting back into like the groove of, putting washi tape on the sides of the pages and decorating the weeklies. And like in this month, I used different colors of pen, and I was just having so much fun. I loved it. It was like a breath of fresh air to be back in Planner Perfect books. And you guys, I'm just flipping through these really quick because you've probably most likely have seen all of these. If not, you can go back to the monthly videos. But like, I just love how these turned out and how I was utilizing them. But you guys, it's December now, and I am still, in the last week of my December planner, utilizing them how I've always utilized them, and just getting burnt out by those daily pages. So in my 2024 lineup video, I told you guys that I'm using the 6-month planner for the new year, and the 6-month planner has the monthly spread and the weeklies for 6 months. And I'm just excited to use a planner that doesn't have the dailies, but it's still Planner Perfect because I do enjoy getting her books. Okay, here is October. Let's see here. I'll flip through some of these. I was just having fun using all of the stickers and the deco. And Can Plan this is when I started really using her stickers. Some of these are blank. All right, so then we're on to November. That's really cute. I like that. So it's fun to flip back on these, but also it's good for me to flip back on these because it shows me, like I was trying to use a gel pen. And then after that week, I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. But I stuck with it until halfway through the month. So again, I'm just realizing that those daily pages are just not going to work. And here I moved into, let me see. I think I moved into the December planner. So here's December. yeah, I kind of moved in already. So I don't know. I love everything that I've used for 2023, mainly because it's really showing me how I need to plan in 2024 and what's working, what's not working, what I need to change, and what I don't need to change. And so I knew that one of the main changes I needed to make was getting rid of those daily pages. So here's another personal size planner, and I ended up putting this in my wallet. I had a Hobonichi Weeks wallet, and this fit right in there. I started using it in May. I stopped using this, I think, in September. It stayed in my wallet just in case, but I was finding that I was using my phone more when I was out and about. My kids, they needed to be occupied for some appointment, and so I let them draw in here. But I was using my phone more to put dates in, and then I would transfer from my phone to my main big planner. So this still has some months to go. It goes until April, I believe. Yeah, it goes till April 2024. But I am going to put this to the side and not finish it. I don't feel like I need it. I was also using a journal from Planner Perfect for like writing down our homeschool days. I'm going to be bringing this back and continuing this for 2024, but I'm going to set it up a little bit differently. But I do love the end of the week review and then adding those pictures. It just is something special to look back on. So I'm going to try to keep that up. And I don't know if I will have it in this like journal book, like if this is just going to be writing out like what I need to do and the subjects of what has to get completed, and then put like the week in review in the Hobonichi Han. That's still something that I need to decide. I have two more things to show you. I have the Erin Condren homeschool planner, and this I was so excited about, you guys. I wanted to make this work, but it's too big for me, and it was something that I couldn't just carry around, and so it fizzled. I started out strong, and I was decorating it with hand can plan kits, but then I wasn't feeling like it was the planner that I wanted to use. So I really only planned in here a couple of weeks. I was gonna do September, and then it just fizzled. So the good thing about this is it's undated, and so I could hop back in here if I wanted to next year to take down some notes and things if I wanted, if I was feeling like the need to have a bigger planner. And so I'm going to keep this around. I'm not going to get rid of it or anything, so that I could potentially use it for upcoming months if I wanted to. And then we have this life planner, and this specific one is July through December. It's a 7x9. It is the Daily Duo, and I thought this was gonna be such a good planner. I mean, I was like, okay, it has a great setup, it has a timed area, but I did not use it. It was an excitement for a week, and it was done. And so this whole planner is empty, sadly. So I'll be getting rid of this because there's no reason to keep this around. It's already going to be out of date and everything. So yes, I don't think I showed you this actually, I don't remember flipping through this one. So I pulled out the Hobonichi again come July, probably not July, September. This is August. Okay. So end of August, I pulled this back out and I was like, oh, okay. So maybe I can use the weekly as like this picture area, you know. I thought that was really fun. And then I started using it as like scripture writing. So writing out the scripture for the day. And then I was thinking, okay, maybe I could try to plan in here again and see what that's like. And I was like, well, no, I don't want to do that. The daily pages, those were turned into like journaling. And I really loved it and how it turned out. And so that's why I decided to use the Han as like a daily journal. And you see in these pages, there's not a lot of stickers or anything like that. I just was writing and I love the look of that. So I don't know, there is just a lot for me to figure out for my 2024 Hobonichi Han and how I want it to look. And so it's just going to be something that I'll update you guys on, and I'll show you and take you along for that journey. But I can't give you like this is exactly how I'm going to use that weekly spread because I don't know. The daily pages are for sure going to be for journaling, but everything else is up in the air. So that is everything that I have used in 2023. I am hoping that the stack is not going to be this big for 2024. So I'm hoping that I have my plan nailed down, and I feel like I've made the best decision for myself and the best decision in planners that I will stick with throughout the year, because I don't want to be doing this like flip-flopping and moving into different planners and having half-used planners on my shelf. I just want to have something that is more consistent. So I am excited for 2024. I hope you guys are too. I plan to share more with you guys of what I'm doing with my planners. So I hope that you stick around and follow along. Again, if you've been here for a while or even a week, thank you guys for sticking around and subscribing to my channel and engaging with me and just supporting me. So I will see you all on my next video, which is going to be my 2024 setup. Spoiler alert, I haven't touched them. I look at them, they are right in front of me. But I have like that, you know, like when something's new and you're like, I don't really want to write in it. What should I write? What if I mess it up? So that's where I'm at right now. But it's getting down to the wire because in like 4 or 5 days from when I'm filming this is when January actually starts. So I need to start thinking about it. It's funny because I watched a video saying that if you are a last minute, or if you are a person who is setting up your planner last minute like me, and this was like 2 weeks ago or so, and I was like, well, I haven't even done anything. So I guess I'm really, really last minute, but also I want to set it up when I'm ready and I have the time. Okay, you guys, well, have a great rest of your week. Happy New Year, and I will see you soon. Bye, you guys.